Hey, I got your message. What's going on?
Partners meeting. Essential personnel only.
In the middle of the night?
You afraid of the dark?
I wouldn't be if I had my Cookie Monster with me.
Well, then go get him, because we're finalizing the terms of the merger.
We?
We.
So I'm a partner now?
Easy, Marcia Clark. Jessica and I discussed it. You're responsible for making this merger happen. You deserve to be here.
So Jessica and you talked? You forgave her?
She won, I lost. Nothing to forgive.
And me?
You did what you had to do.
You have no idea how much I needed to hear that.
The merger is complete.
And we would like to show everyone that the new Darby Pearson will be stronger, better connected.
And most importantly, based on a foundation that is full of shit.
What the hell's going on?
I told her. Told her what?
That Mike Ross is a fraud, and I am not going to let him get away with it.
How could you do this?
You did this to yourself.
How long are you going to keep staring at that offer?
Until one of us blanks.
Darren signed it. You said it was great.
I'm not interested in great. I wanted to know who its daddy is. What is it, Donna?
It's Sunday night. Darby needs an answer.
London. Send her to London.
Do you want to talk about it?
Have Ray meet me downstairs.
And where should I say you're going?
Brooklyn.
I did not expect the great Harvey Specter to come all the way to Brooklyn just to deliver a contract.
It's good, because I came for the hot dogs.
I told you that was our final offer.
You did, but the third quarter's about to end, and if you want Darren Williams playing for you in the fourth, this is his number.
Even if you had another offer, which you don't, you can't leave in the middle of a game.
I was talking about the fourth quarter of Game 7 when you're looking to lock up a championship. Because the question isn't, do you want Darren or not? It's, do you want a ring or not?
You got nothing, and I told you that's my final offer.
I guess I'll just have to go bring Darren his new Mavs jersey then.
There's no way Mark Cuban pays that much.
Why don't you call and ask? Oh, wait, you can't, because he hates you.
Bullshit. We may not be blood brothers, but he doesn't hate me.
Oh, he does now. Evidently, he found out about that thing from last May.
How do you know that?
Because I was there when I told him. You have until 10 a.m., then I'm calling Dallas. And Mark may not take your call, but he'll sure as hell take mine.
How do I know you're not going to turn around and get him to pay more?
You don't. But if you don't match this, you'll never find out. Jessica.
Harvey.
I don't recall giving you my key.
I don't recall authorizing you to negotiate behind Darren Williams' back.
His back is just fine, and I'm standing right behind it.
Then why is the contract he signed in my hand? How much did you ask for?
Triple.
You out of your mind?
We have leverage.
And what is that?
It's complicated.
Simplify it for me.
I bluffed him.
That's not leverage.
It is if he believes it.
And if it fails, he fires us and takes 10 other players with him.
Then it better not fail.
You asked the man for triple.
If I had what I said I had, that's what I'd get. I don't ask for triple. He knows I'm bluffing.
Then don't bluff in the first place.
I'm afraid that's what I do.
You know what I think? I think you want it to fail. I think you're stuck with a merger you don't want and a non-compete you can't stand, and you're trying to get me to fire you.
I could bust that non-compete wide open.
But you gave me your word.
Which is why I'm staying. Jessica, I've always operated this way. It's what you hired me for. It's what you pay me for. And it used to be what you valued me for.
I'm not going to fire you.
Neither is Darren Williams. Nets just caved. So, Unless you're looking to cook me breakfast tomorrow, I'd say we're done.
I told you I needed time.
I know, but it's been 2 days and I can't take it anymore. I had to see you.
I don't want any comments about how messy the place is.
Okay. And what would clean look like?
Don't even think about it.
I can't not think about it, right? It's all I've been able to think about for 2 days.
Mike, why are you here? Because that's not gonna happen.
Now or ever?
You lied to me about everything.
Rachel.
Do you remember when I told you I needed time? That's what I needed it for. To process this bomb that you dropped on me.
I had a nightmare. You asked why I'm here? That's why. You exposed me to the entire firm.
I would never do that.
I know. And I woke up and I realized that the real nightmare wouldn't even be that. The real nightmare would be if you didn't want to be with me.
Do you really mean that?
I meant it the first time I ever saw you. Rachel, I know that I'm not who you want me to be, but you know what happened in that room. You know what we both felt. I don't want to lose that.
I just keep wishing you never told me.
But then it never would have happened. And it did. And I'm really glad that it did.
I am too. But what happens if you get caught? Because what you had may have been a nightmare, Mike, but you can't tell me you're not afraid of being exposed.
Of course I am. But there's nothing that I can do about it.
Well, maybe there is.
What do you say?
Quit. Go in tomorrow and just quit.
Falling for a guy, fell down from the sky. Hey, round his head, feathers in a bed, in our bed, in our bed. Falling for a guy, fell down from the sky. Hey, around his head, feathers in a bed, in our bed, in our bed. It's sacrilege, 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 sacrilege. It's sacrilege, 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 sacrilege. It's sacrilege, 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 sacrilege.
I need to talk to you.
You want to talk about how things played out. But the place to do that is somewhere more private. You didn't just come through on the merger. You bluffed Hardman, turned Monica Eaton, and put us over the top on Folsom Foods. Now, that's a lot of coming through in the clutch. And I wouldn't have saved your ass if I didn't think you deserved to be here.
I don't know what to say.
Well, the usual response is thank you,
The usual road to getting here doesn't involve stabbing someone in the back.
doesn't it? When I was 16, I came home, my mother sat me down and said my parents were separating. Trial basis. But the good news was she was going to get me a car to help with my sister. All my friends talked about how lucky I was to have it. I hated that car. Every time I got in it, it just reminded me.
Why are you telling me this?
Because 5 years later, that same car got me to Harvard, which led me here. So you can think of this office as a reminder of what you did to Harvey, or as a symbol of what you can accomplish at the firm. Now, do you still have something to say?
No. No, I don't. They ever get back together?
No. No, they didn't.
I want to talk to you about my defense strategy.
This is your defense strategy. If this doesn't work, you're gonna want to talk to a different lawyer than me.
Harvey, I don't care what Harold gives them on me. I'm not giving them you.
I want to tell you a story.
I don't want to hear a story.
It's about the time I decided to tell my dad about my mom. You remember what I told you about her?
Harvey.
I was 20, out of the house, and I told her I would never tell him as long as she never brought anyone. I came home to do laundry one day, and I heard, and then I saw, and I told him that night. Because sometimes it's better to tell.
She deserved that.
So do I.
This whole thing was my idea.
I gave the go-ahead. It's me Woodall wants.
Well, he's not getting you.
Yes,
No,
he is.
I don't care what happens in that room. I'm not giving you up.
Don't be a fool.
Don't be an asshole.
Listen to me, goddammit. I'm giving you permission.
I don't give a shit what you're giving me.
I hired a fraud. And then we crossed the line with Clifford Danner. Then with Lola Jensen. And then with these witnesses. And to top it all off, we suborned perjury with Edward Darby. If it comes to it, you point the finger at me. You got that?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to it.
It's over. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Mr. Specter.
Eric?
Just because you stopped Gunderson from testifying doesn't mean I'm dropping this case.
Then don't, and I'll come after you for malicious prosecution.
I have no basis for that.
You arrested my client. He was here 4 hours, and you have no log with an outgoing call to me. All on the basis of a fabricated terrorism claim. Now, if that's not malicious, I don't know what is.
Now, you say what you want. You're a dirty lawyer, and now you're on my radar.
If I'm a dirty lawyer, then you're looking in the mirror.
Now there was a time when you loved me so I couldn't wrong. Now you need to know. See, I've been a bad man, and I'm in deep. Yeah. I found a brand new love for this man, and can't wait till you see. Remember the time when I hit you up. Yeah, I was alive, and that you can't give up. If I was to cheat, oh, now would you see right through me? If I sing a sad song, would you give it to me? Would you?
I'm so sorry.
I just thought that I would never.
Rachel. Everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
Did you remember to pick up the kids like I asked?
Yep. Youngest one's turning into a real pain in the ass.
It's good to have you back.
Good to be back.
What's on your mind, Harvey?
You were right. We are becoming Edward.
I know.
And we need to get back to being us.
Did you let her know about her decision yet?
I assumed you'd want to take care of that yourself.
Hey,
Hey,
you want a drink?
you do it on Mad Men, right?
Jessica and I are gonna let you out if you're not compete.
What about the buy-in?
We'll take care of the buy-in.
Harvey,
Mike Ross never went to law school. I knew it, and I hired him anyway.
why are you telling me now?
Because you accused Jessica of being Edward Darby. It wasn't her. It was me.
I still can't stay, Harvey.
I know. I just want to stop lying to the people I love. I'm sorry. I told her.
I know.
She won't tell anyone.
I know.
She's leaving.
I know. Harvey, you're a good man.
Am I? Turned quelling into the bar. I took my rage out on him. He didn't deserve it.
Which is why I stopped it.
What are you talking about?
Do you seriously think that Stephanie Liston is the only person who owes me a favor?
Well, that doesn't make me a good man. That makes you a good man for me.
Harvey, sometimes we need a little help.
Big day.
Horrible day.
It ended well.
Thank you. You and Lewis really came through.
So did you. Look, I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't.
You don't want to go to jail.
Harvey. I sat in that room today and listened to you tell me that ever since the day we met, you've had to cross one line after another, and...
Mike.
No, just... Let me finish. First it was Clifford Danner, then the witnesses, then suborning perjury, not to mention the 17 things we did to stop the merger in the first place. All of it since you hired me.
But that's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
I wasn't blaming you for those things.
It doesn't matter. I'm tired of putting the people I care about in jeopardy. I called Jonathan Sidwell this afternoon. I took the job.
We just got out.
Harvey, you gave me permission to point a finger at you. Give me permission to go. You're a good man, Harvey.
Thanks. Hey, when's your last day?
I don't know. Why?
I want to take you out to dinner, you know? I'm not going to see you anymore.
I don't think you realize, but I'm not exactly leaving.
Sidwell, you're a client.
Which means technically you work for me now.
No, I don't.
No, I don't, boss.
Don't even try.
Or
it.
sir, whichever feels least comfortable.
You know, since I'm working alone now, I guess that makes me Superman.
Or Aquaman, seeing as you're in over your head.